Hey, Matt, just getting ready to take on Trick House again. Oops. Misclicks. There we go. Stream, there we go. Zard's doing pretty well. Although, Excadrill is still absolutely the carry. Like, holy crap, this guy is so broken early game. Okay, let's see. Excadrill at this moment has more kills than any Luxray I've had at this point. I know Luxray takes over Excadrill later in the game, but like, oh, I have to get this overheat. It's like, Ground Steel is a ridiculous typing. I think that's the difference there. That just comes in on, like, everything. Its low bulk almost never matters because its HP is huge. And it's like... This guy is too fast for how strong he is. Glacier Sun is a jerk. I'm not surprised you're having trouble. Bro, I brought 3 ice types and a Metagross. Reshiram was running my pockets in the calc. Alright, let's do this. Hey, at least means fire types should be easy to bait if you need that. Dueling Beast should just kill this. This should be an Electrode for fast kill Thunderbolts, I think. Yeah, for sure. And then we can just run the classic ground type Azumarill pivot to get this guy down. Just make sure I'm actually Sap Sipper. Good. That would have been insane if I just switched a Azumarill into that and it just died. That's crazy Electrode still takes that damage. Excadrill. Chloroblast and he dies. See. I'm pretty sure this is Kartana. Yeah, this is Kartana. This is Smart Strike. Swanna comes in on that. Timid Swanna is 2 points faster. Fine, Hurricane kills us in 1 hit. Crit, not necessary. Swanna kills both these guys in 1 hit, but Crustle is 30, so that should be what comes in here. Okay, this is Stone Edge. Excadrill gets in easy. Can't Shell Smash, I'm faster and I 2-hit it. Show me a flinch. I just didn't think to, if I'm being completely honest. It's fine. What am I dead to here? Just HP fire. Okay. Pidgeot should be fine into that. I survive crit. And a Mega Pidgeot outspeeds this and kills it with Hurricane. To be sure, I did give it the Mega Stone. Cool. Not this guy. Oh yeah, School Kid Georgia, of course. The classic. Let's see, what are we doing here? Mega Pidgeot does go kind of crazy. The problem is Wo-Chien doesn't die to Hurricane. I do not have a Fearow. Let me think. I mean, I already know I'm probably going to change things around. Let's go to Nurse Joy. How do I want to go about this? Let's see, Wo-Chien's ability reduces attack, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. Let me check Manectric's calcs on these guys. Okay, Overheat barely kills, Flamethrower won't. I was gonna think HP Bug on this guy. Does that even kill? I kind of doubt it. Not even close. Okay. What Megas do I have? I have Kenga, Manectric, Pidgeot. I don't think I need any of these others, so I guess I can invest in Mega Pidgeot for this. Mega Pidgeot would bring in the Wo-Chien almost immediately. Let's see. Puts this guy away. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You survive, so you come in. My main issue here is that I just do not want to bait in Masquerain while I don't have something that prevents setup. How can I do that? What is Wo-Chien going to do here? It's going to Leech Seed or Stun Spore. How fast is it? 70? I was going to say Overcoat of Scavalier looks pretty solid into that. Ruination does half my health, yeah? Would that bait Masquerain? I don't think so. It goes fast to hit, so it's Butterfree. It's gonna click Hurricane. I do not want to deal with Confusion or RNG if I can help it. I'd really love to bait Toad Squirrel. Do I have a Pokemon that can blow up the stupid Wochian in one hit? How does Magmortar do? Magmortar's Overheat does a lot, but doesn't quite guarantee a kill. I could go Charcoal, but what if I'm switching into Stun Spore? And I'm pretty sure this is the highest raw damage I can throw at this guy. I don't want to go Zard, because I'm pretty sure that just baits Masquerain. Get the bot out of here. What can I do against this guy? How does the eel do? I guess let's check U-turn's base damage. If I weren't Adamant Fatal Precision, that probably wouldn't do it. Okay. It needs to be something that can come in on either move, kill it, and not bait Masquerain. Although I guess if I'm baiting Masquerain, maybe I can make it Scald me? That might be good enough, honestly. Pidgeot shouldn't have too many problems switching to Scald. Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we can bait Masquerain. If I go Charizard, it shouldn't click an attacking move. It should click Leech Seed or Stun Spore, so I can pre-damage Zard into Blaze Range, kill this with Overheat, and then at -2, I don't kill Masquerain, so that should be what comes in. I do kill the Butterfree. Yeah, and Toad Squirrel's not faster than me, so it goes by slow. Yeah, that works. So lead a Mega Pidgeot, bring in pre-damage Zard. Do not want to go Citrus Berry. What is Zard doing? Zard is going Cherry Berry. Oh shit, I need to be mindful of Ice Beam. Let me think. If I pre-damage to the minimum that I can go. Okay, 56 is as low as I can go. Leech Seed does what? An eighth? So I take an eighth of 170. Yeah, an eighth. 12.5%. I'm just gonna get the calculator out. I do not want to mental math that. I cannot be bothered. 21, okay. So I dropped to 35, and it's a freaking coin toss. Shit, I do not want to bait Ice Beam. Well, it actually rounds down here. Yeah, so I had to do 12.5. It's 21. Oh, you mean like do both and grab the middle? Gotcha. What can I do with Magmortar? If I go... The problem is Magmortar doesn't kill this without a Charcoal. Wait, I can just U-turn this. That's not a problem. Okay, Cherry Berry it is. Go Timid Magmortar. And I have to make sure I'm dead to Scald. Okay, that should work. That should work. Yeah, Capri status. That is true. But once I kill this, I bait Masquerain, it clicks Skull, then Pidgeot should just sweep from there. Yeah, Modest Pidgeot kills this one hit. Okay, so kill this, you turn the Lochin, bring in Magmortar, Cherry Berry. Timid Magmortar outspeeds the Toedsquirrel, so it's gonna go to Masquerain. Okay. Give Pidgeot the Mega Stone before I forget. Eh. So yeah, technically this is a 2-Pokemon sweep, but I'll bring some backups. How do I beat this guy if it gets going? How the hell am I killing this if it gets going? Does the Azumarill get a move that can hit this super effective? No. Okay. I get one move. But I ain't clicking that. No shot in the universe I'm clicking rollout. Alright, I'll bring a Azumarill, just because the worst thing you can do is give a Quiver Dance Sweeper opportunity. So, Adamant, Cherry Berry, Rossberry. Give you huge power. Okay, that's number 3. Backup answer to the Toedsquirrel. This is where Charizard can come in. Then Lycanroc can check the Butterfree. And... most of these guys are special attackers, so maybe Mantine would... having Slowpoke turn would be good. If I'm bringing Mantine, I think I'd rather have Personberry to avoid Hurricane Fiction. And let's update that. Looks good. Okay. So all I have to do now is give Magmortar a little pre-damage. So what do I need to bait? Scald? 139? I know I could just status it, but it's like, I'd rather know what I'm working with here. So, 139. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Should do it. Yep. Antidote this guy. Just check and make sure Lycan Rock does check this. Yeah, Lycan Rock blows this guy away. Blows this guy away. Lycan Rock does not need Leer anymore. Let's grab Rock Slide back. Same way, Mantine does not need Defog right now. So let's get back Air Slash. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Let's save and roll up to the fight. Palazon. Modest. Let's do it. Mega Evolve. Blow this guy up with Hurricane. It should be Wochin. Good. Let's U-turn. I'm not going for that range. It's fine, this should still blow you up. Yo, Ludo. How you on? Perfect. This is Masquerade. Perfect. I'm dead to Scald, so we can go Pidgeot without worry. Nice, looking forward to it. Burn should be fine. Nice. And then from here, we sweep. I don't know, Matt. Alright. This guy. School kid Ted. Wait, did I just... I clicked something weird there. I could have sworn I hit party and it opened up my box. Alright. How the heck am I dealing with Cleavor? I'd really like to not have to deal with rocks. Oh shit, wait, Excadrill does bully this guy. Excadrill does just bully this guy, doesn't he? Bro, early Excadrill is so busted. Dude, rat. There's no way that's a guaranteed kill. I mean, I could just go Metal Coat or whatever the item is, and it just kills. Excadrill is slower, so I can actually open with Rapid Spin. And then I can just pick it up with Iron Head before it gets to move again. Yeah, let's teach you the Rapid Spin. Bro, he's so good. I mean, I'd probably take an Accelerock too, but it's like, I'm taking what? 20% about? That's nothing. I will gladly trade 20% of Excadrill's HP for a knockout and no hazards here. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy a Metal Coat, because the Calc still has not implemented Steel Feather. He is a monster. Especially in early game. Like, you get this guy before Watson, it's cheating. He's so busted. Metal Coat, here we go. Okay, so Rapid Spin, Excadrill. I mean, you can delay Drillbur's evolution to 33, which is right after the rival, and you get Earthquake there too. But obviously, maybe you want Excadrill for that battle. It's not a big deal. He gets Stomping Tantrum, which is still going to hit really hard. Alright, so Excadrill picks this up. What do I bait in? It's not going to be you. It's going to be Pheromosa. What am I talking about? This is always Pheromosa. Yeah, Drillbur gets Earthquake at 33, I think. Like, here. Yeah, 33. So if your box is good enough that you can delay that until after you beat the rival, you can have Earthquake for Watson. Why did Game Freak think it was a good idea? I don't know. I'm not complaining though. Excadrill is cool. Alright, so bait Pheromosa. I only have one ghost type. Do I have something that can switch into a fighting type move pretty well? I don't know. Azu does resist its entire set. It's gonna Aura Sphere, which is good for me because it does less damage. Bro. Okay, I was about to say I have nothing in my box that outspeeds this, but 151 speed is a little tough. Excuse me. Scavalier was Meteor Falls, yes. How do I want to do this? So I switch into Aura Sphere. How's Toxic Road do? I can kill it in one hit, but I take a little more damage than I'd like. Aura Sphere, Aura Sphere. How does Zard do? I could go Calm or Careful. I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess I'd rather take a close combat than an Ice Beam here, so I don't get frozen. If I get this a Citrus Berry, actually, I can Roost after that turn and make Zard's life a little easier on the next Pokemon. Although then I'd probably bait Jump Bluff. As long as the dynamic typing AI doesn't get weird. How am I beating Jump Bluff? Surely a Scavalier does pretty well. Strength Sap is a little cringe. Swanna? For some reason, dynamic typing things like Aerialate and Hidden Power don't read correctly when looking at Switch-In. But the problem is sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I still don't exactly know how it works. How's my Nectric do? It has a Yachi Berry, so I can't pull any... Oh, wait. Oh, my Nectric's actually a pretty good answer to this. Okay. Let's see. I survived Leaf Blade crit. And then I can Mega Evolve and blow this up with Overheat. How's Pidgeot do? It's like a little more from Double Edge than I would like. But Pidgeot does survive. And then I can do something similar. I'll figure that out as I go. I mean, Pidgeot's probably better overall, just because it also hits Snorlax. And it hits the Parasect. I think for the Parasect, my answer's gonna be... Let's see, I have to account for Spore, I have to account for... Am I bringing Dodrio? I think I'm bringing Dodrio. Let's bring Dodrio. I've never used Dodrio in a fight. Let's have this guy... Let's let him have a little fun. Let's see, I'll box everything until I figure this out. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, you don't have Brave Bird yet. Boo. How much damage do you do to Snorlax? Not enough. Would Brave Bird have picked this up? It would have been in range. Damn. I was gonna say Dodrio could have maybe cleaned up the rest. Although Dodrio also beats the Jump Bluff. Okay. Okay, I'm a fan of Dodrio here. I don't even think I need Rockhead. Don't I get Early Bird or something? I get Early Bird. I'll just give it a frickin'... I guess maybe I could go, like, Escavalier on a potential Spore for the guy. It could be Overcoat to block it. Then I bait Crabhammer. Dodrio can come in on that okay. So let's see. Where is the guy? Here he is. That's coming along. Mantine's probably staying home. Zard's coming along to check Pheromosa. I think that's going to be Pidgeot. And then... Alright, so what do I have covered here? Kleavor is checked by Excadrill. Excadrill pays Pheromosa. Looks Aura Sphere. Plus Special Defense Zard should check it pretty well. I'll go Calm. And then I can just drop Dual Wing Beat for, like, Flamethrower. I'll also give Zard a Citrus Berry so it can tank well enough that it can roost to basically full. Pidgeot's getting its precious Megastone. The Scavalier is going to go Overcoat to block Spore. Yes. Once again, Old Faithful, classic Citrus Berry. Oh, it's just a Scavalier to a Snorlax. Where is he? There you are. Pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. So what do I have locked in? Pidgeot. So I have one more slot. So far I have Pheromosa dealt with. I have Parasect dealt with. Pidgeot can switch in on the Jump Bluff, no problem. So now I just want my last slot to help me out with the Snorlax. Mega Snorlax. How do I kill this guy? How's Tauros do? It's a range. Alright, do I have a guy with like 111 base attack? Gunk doesn't do it. How does Kanga do? Well, I'm not going to have Mega, so I don't think that really helps me there. Tauros is probably fine. I can chip this with like U-turn. Excuse me. Okay. So Tauros is getting Black Belt. And low kick. Oh, he knows it already. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, just that all of Ursula's TMs are banned. There's not really a point to doing her. Unless you want to feed frags to a Luxray or something. What's Dodrio doing? Oh, Dodrio needs Sharp Beak to kill the jump bluff. I think I made you adamant you need to be jolly. Yeah, after that, I think we're looking good. I'm glad I have Excadrill, because otherwise I'm bringing 3 mons weak to rocks. Including the classic Charizard. Like example number 1 of a Pokemon that would otherwise be solid and just get diced by Stealth Rocks. Excadrill has been absolutely nothing but goated this run. Damn it. And after this battle, we get to pick up our Trick House encounter. I'm a little curious. Is Cast Form buffed at all? Because they removed it from 85 base. I think that's an upgrade from what I had before. It's like 70, right? Across the board. $510? Yeah, that's a lot better than what it usually is. It's like 420. Let's make sure one more thing. Pidgeot is faster than Jump Bluff. Good. Alright, let's do it. Cleavor, your ass is not getting hazards on me this time. Go ahead. Stone Axe me. Okay, good. It still outspeeds me. I'm glad I immediately checked that. Cellar nice crit, buddy. Now check this out. Alright, this is Pheromosa. Charizard on the Aura Sphere. Let me just make sure I have calc right. Yeah, we actually survived double crit here, which is crazy. I think I'm better off just attacking here. Unless it crits me. Let's Roost. Even if it gets Frostbite, Air Slash should kill it. I'd rather be in the green than the yellow if I can help it, I guess. Alright, that's Air Slash. Cool. See ya. Okay, so it wasn't gonna be a jump bluff anyway. What is Snorlax doing? Snorlax is clicking Body Slam. Tauros, how do you take a crit? Not well. Do I just go Excadrill to confirm Earthquake? I think that's the play. Yeah, I don't think Excadrill is doing much else this battle. And he takes Body Slam pretty well. That's pretty cringe, but it's fine. This should be Earthquake. Yeah, I'm Giga dead to Earthquake. It's not gonna Woodhammer me. Oh, why did Snorlax come in? Because Charizard kills Jumpluff and Parasect. And Snorlax survives a hit and wins the matchup. This is Earthquake. What do I want to do here? Problem is I'm baiting Body Slam. After I bring in my next guy. This is Earthquake. It does more damage with U-turn, I guess. 30 versus 20. Yeah, let's go Dodrio. Let's go Dodrio. That looks like a pretty good roll. You know what? Paro is fiction. Paralysis is fiction. I survived crit, so I'm willing to do this. That's crazy. Okay. This is absolutely Earthquake. I mean, Mega Pidgeot should be able to pick this up now, right? Bro, Overheat does nothing. I should presume I low-rolled. Excadrill's dead to Body Slam crit. How does Pidgeot handle a Slam crit? Hangs on, just barely. I think I'm willing to go for that. I can still win if Pidgeot gets paralyzed. Alright. Hit the range. Survey says... Awesome. Alright, we win. Pidgeot sweep from here. How do we tell him? Pidgeot might not be the best Mega, but I'm having... It's a fun one. It is a lot of fun. Just click No Guard Hurricane and watch things drop. Where can I get that Snorlax, bro? He went 2 for 2 on those body slams. Alright. We now have the opportunity to pick up our Trick House encounter. Solar Beam, probably not clicking that. If you told me that Snorlax had Serene Grace before showing me the calc, I'd believe you. I'm honestly hoping for Zorua. It's the most likely outcome. But Zorua would really help Norman. I only have one ghost and it's Spiritomb. And I'm delaying Hot House because guitarist Brian gotta go. It's a self-imposed challenge. I am not defeating this run without beating that guitarist Brian. Let's pull up the... Oh, that's the wrong tracker. I mean, what are my other options? It's more Pico and Rotom, right? That are left? Yeah. I considered static pulling Rotom, but I'm literally more likely to hit more Pico, which would be awful. Zorua is by far the most likely option, and I am not at all upset if I hit it. That's the one I want. Should have gone for Mimikyu on floor 1. Yeah, but I could also just as easily hit Minior. Mimikyu is the least likely outcome when I have no way to nip it. Let me put it this way, I'm not going to plan around hitting the least likely outcome. Let's see. Survey says... Okay, that's a dupe. Would have been plenty happy with that, but... It's a dupe. Man. That's a dupe. We will know the instant we hit Rotom because it has the Gen 4 legendary music on it in this game. Dupe. Norman's looking doable. Yes, Hisui and Zoroark is actually incredible into Norman. That makes his Zoroark really easy to PP stall, and once it runs out of moves, you can roast his Obstagoon on the switch. As long as you beat Maylene first and pick up Aura Sphere. I would not be surprised if the Fat's Ghost type. And Illusion is actually a pretty strong ability. I just free Life Orb. This guy actually does a good amount of damage. Alright. With that picked up, we've got 3 more battles to calc. Yeah, as long as you have Zoroark and a Poison Immunity, you can literally just stall out Norman Zoroark. Like, normal Ghost is a crazy typing. I'll probably be hopping off in about an hour, but then I'll be back on after, like, I'd say half an hour later. Just because I gotta go do something real quick. How am I killing Duraludon? I'm pretty sure Blaze Charizard does it. Give him a Charcoal, and Zard can actually just one-hit KO this guy. Obligatory Delphox does it better. Let's see. What do I want to bait in after that? If I go 56, the minimum I can go for Blaze. I go -2 off the overheats. Is there anything faster than this Charizard? No. How does Blaze overheat Charizard one tap? Oh, I'm -2. Because Blaze overheat is a lot of damage. Let me put it this way. Blaze Delphox did like 80% to Primal Dialga in my calcs. I think that was with the choice specs, though. But still, it's a lot of damage. Yeah, Blaze is a hell of a drug. Although you could argue the same for choice specs. Anyways. I think I like the Charizard open, because nothing should be able to come in. If I go by slow kill, I go timid, I should just bait this guy at -2. Because I don't kill it and it kills me with Psyshock. Psyshock is pretty easy to abuse. What can I kill this with? I could go Spiritomb, bait Tachyon Cutter, go Mantine. I take too much damage from Psyshock. Actually, hold on. Will this come in on Zard? It will. I was thinking about booster energy stuff. How do I kill this? How do I kill this? How did I kill this last time? I had Gengar last time, that's why. It's too fast for Excadrill. Secret Sword does too much damage. I could slow pivot into Charizard, but Mantine takes a lot of damage. How does Overquill do? I mean, if I'm baiting Psyshock, I'm never dead to Tachyon Cutter. I should be... Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Air Slash is a roll. Secret Sword is a roll. Cutter is a roll. Yeah, it's Psyshock. Okay, that works. So I'll go Charizard, bait Psyshock, bring in Overquill. And Charizard should prevent bad odds. Yeah, it does. Nothing wants to come in on that. Once I kill this, I should bait Samurott for probably knockoff. No shot it does that little. Yeah, well, it's still going to knock off because it wants to knock off over Razor Shell here. Even though it's a range. Yeah, I'm going timid. I just forgot to... I just haven't updated it for the calc yet. Hang on. So I know that's coming along. I know Charizard's coming. Wait, how does Mega Pidgeot do, actually? Let me check that real quick. Yeah, Samurott sees a killing roll with knockoff. So it will go for knockoff even if it's not actually a guaranteed kill. So actually... How much damage does Low Kick do? How does it compare to Brick Break? It's only a little stronger. Do I have a stronger fighting type move to throw at this? I don't think so. Not yet. Well, it depends on what its other moves are. If it has like a guaranteed stat drop, like, I don't know, Low Sweep. Well, not Low Sweep. A guaranteed stat drop for a stat other than speed, then it will usually just go for knockoff. Because it sees the positive effect and goes, hey, that looks pretty good. I'm going to add some score to that move and make it more likely to be clicked. Yeah, compared to normal moves, it is definitely knockoff. I'm pretty sure it would guarantee Razor Shell if it had a guaranteed defense drop. Because then Razor Shell also has a guaranteed kill. Anyways, back to this guy. So Charizard kills Golden Go, baits Samurott. Samurott's clicking knockoff. Toxicroak would pick it up with Revenge. But I'm pretty sure this would also just bad odds out to, like, Golden Go. I'd really like to avoid bad odds nonsense. What's Pert do? Knockoff doesn't do that much. How fast are you after a bulldoze? 86. Swampert does it. And I can give it a different move to punish the Golden Go. Actually, you get Liquidation now. That might keep it out. Let's see, how much does my Bulldoze do? 52, perfect. So that'll prevent bad odds, because it'll be too low to switch out. So let's see. So far, it's Charizard, Overquill, Swampert, and we've picked up these three. After a Razor Shell, Swampert will be at about 40%. Should bait Golden Go for Shadow Ball. I can go Magmortar, blow this guy up with Overheat. Actually, I can just go Modest and kill it with Lava Plume, right? Yeah. How much do I take for Shadow Ball? I take it well enough. And then the Bronzong. How am I killing Bronzong? How's Camera Up do? Not great. Mightyena? Yeah, let's let Mightyena have some fun. And then I guess my backup will be Mega Pidgeot, because I can switch it on like a Golden Go Shadow Ball or an Earthquake. Okay. Alright, let's tweak the squad. Dart's gonna go Timid. Oh wait, I'm using Charcoal for the kill, aren't I? Hang on. Tell me Wise Glasses does it. Nope. Alright, so I gotta do something else with Magmortar. I gotta do something else with Magmortar. Let's not wipe to bring in 2 Charcoals again. I do not have Expert Belt yet. Hang on, let me check the damage range here. Wait, I have Flamethrower. I have Flamethrower. What am I doing? Yeah, Wise Glasses would do this fine. Toss the 9 remaining? I've thought about it. It doesn't actually matter. I can just overheat this. I could, but I'm not gonna. Kurt's going itemless because I don't want it to eat a huge amount of damage from knockoff. Speaking of lefties, I haven't beaten Fantina yet. I should probably do that after I get through Trick House. As long as I don't need the item for Trick House. No, we're not going Moxie. We are going Strong Jaw. What do you mean it follows the same logic? Yeah, you can only use one leftovers on your team. I'm saying I don't have a leftovers yet because I haven't done Fantina. All right, let's get it started to 56. Blaze, charcoal, overheat. You have flip turn. Yeah, that's all you need. Oh, I need modest mag mortar. Well, I don't need it, but I guess I'd like mag mortar to be able to check the Iron Crown in a pinch. I'll keep it timid. I can just kill us with overheat. Let's not freak out too hard about that. Yeah, this should work. Alright, let's do it. I keep coming back to the same place. I feel that. Alright. Blaze overheat destroys this guy. My Diana is here to kill Bronzong. This should be Iron Crown. I am only guaranteed dead to Psyshock here. We go Overquill. Sure. Good. I am not dead to Tachyon Cutter crit. Let's flip turn. Back to Charizard. I can actually just flamethrower this. This should be Samurott. Razor Shell is a guaranteed kill, but Knockoff has a roll to kill me, so it's going to click Knockoff because I have an item. We're going to go Swampert. Cool. We take Razor Shell. Swampert should be fine. There's a crit. Jeez, that damage. Swampert is now faster than Samurott, so we can pick it up with Earthquake. This should be Golden Go. Shadow Ball is a guaranteed kill. And it doesn't want a quick Focus Blast, so this is guaranteed Shadow Ball. Magmortar takes it fine. Damn, another crit. That's crazy. Crit drop? Leave me alone, bro. Get this stupid guy off my screen. Let's see. This is Psychic or Earthquake. Mighty Aina doesn't care about either of those. Cool. Mighty Aina outspeeds this and kills it with Crunch. Pidgeot can keep its Mega Stone. Okay. This is where Swanna died last time. Would really like to avoid that. As long as I don't send Hydro Pump into a Custab Explosion, we should be okay, though. I do think I'm going to lead Swanna, though. We're gonna flip turn the Magnezone to pop its balloon, and then we're gonna bring Escadrille in. I do think Zard is coming along. Let me think. Let me think. How are we going to kill Claydol? I can bait Psych. Actually, Mighty Aina switches on this easy. That's pretty funny. You get Jaw Lock? You do. Oh shit, hold on. No shot I'm ringing Mighty Aina here. How much does Overquill do? I think it kills? It does, but I have to be mindful of Earth Power. I think Overquill is just a tiny bit more useful. And I can easily deny Earth Power with Charizard or Swanna. So, Excadrill kills this. What about Bad Odds? Do I have a Fighting type move that can keep this out? I would if I had Iron Head. May not Iron Head. Brick Brick. And if this Bad Odds in, it's going to click Body Press, which is pretty abusable. What do I have that can just kill this? Swampert takes Body Press. I can't hit it with Earthquake. Toxicroak frags this guy. That's how you know he's a fraud. That's probably just Tauros. Tauros beats this. Overquill beats this. Swanna can beat this Steelix, actually. As long as I can prompt Earthquake. So far, it's Swanna, Excadrill, Zard, Overquill, Tauros. What's my last Pokemon going to be? What's the last guy going to be? I guess Mantine can act as a flip turn guy to get Overquill in on the Claydol. Mantine's also just a good guy. Confirm Stone Edge. Not a huge fan of that. How much does Hydro Pump do? I need a Mystic Water. Okay. I mean, baiting Earthquake shouldn't be hard. Yeah, let's bring Mantine. Baiting Earthquake should not be hard. Not with this team. Mystic Water. Zard's going Cherry Berry, so it can switch in on Ferrothorn. What is Excadrill doing? No one's just HP fighting due to Stakataka. Not nearly enough. Okay, I didn't think so, but it was worth a look. I mean, again, Stakataka shouldn't be that hard to beat. And if Magnezone comes in, I'm pretty sure it's just going to Thunderbolt Tauros anyway. So, it still works. Let's give Excadrill... Let's give it a Soft Sand, I guess. Make that Earthquake really sting. Any other funny moves I can give you? I'm not using Dig. Yeah, maybe Rapid Spin will have some niche application here. Quill is going Black Glasses to kill the Claydol. Tauros can go Citrus, I guess. As can Mantine. I need to be adamant to kill this. It's cool. Isn't he like blue? Bluish pink? See. Oops. Swanna. Blows this up. Blows this up. This is a range. Even if I go modest, I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah, the last time I missed the range and it exploded. Save one more time. Excuse me. Good. Okay, let's do it. This should work. Yeah, that's a sick find. Granbull is decent. Is pretty good early game. Good on Brawly. He's got some use on Watson. Although I don't know how much. I guess with a Psychic Resist Berry, he can act as a secondary check to the Lux Ray. Let's see. Okay. Let's flip. Pop the balloon. Go Excadrill. Just get bad odds. Let's see. Cool. That simplifies things. This should be... I'm pretty sure this is just Taka-Taka. Boros checks this guy just fine. Jeez. Oh, right. I don't lower its defense. Whatever. Play it all? What does my low kick do? Oh god, how likely are you to blow up? It's a toss-up, too. Let's go, Mantine. Okay. I'm gonna flip. Okay. Okay, we should be fine. Nice grip, buddy. Uh, 45%. Let's just go Swan Arrow. Nah, let's go Overquill. It won't cost that berry, it's too high. Throat chop this guy. Should be Earthquake. Wanna. No guard Hydro feels so good. Not having to worry about that shit missing. This should be Ferrothorn. No, it's fine. It's fine if I bait Stone Edge. I get to switch an Excadrill. How much does Overheat do to Steelix? That's a lot. But Heat Proof does prevent me from getting the kill. Luckily, Swanna will not have that problem. Yeah, still clicking Stone Edge. That's fine. I can just go Excadrill. Good, Earthquake kills. Bro, Excadrill's Earthquake does as much to Mega Steelix as Charizard's Overheat. That's ridiculous. And I realize I'm Adamant Soft Sand and he's Timid Cherry Berry, but still, it's a Steelix. This is Earthquake, we go Swanna. And we go with Hydro. Cool. Give me the scroll. And now it's just Martha. Martha stands between us and the end of Trick House. Swanna is crazy, dude. I was so disappointed when I hit Ducklet for the first time, and then I found out Swanna gets no guard Hydro Pump. No guard Hurricane. This guy's crazy. I'm disappointed in myself for ever being upset with him. How am I going to deal with Durant? No, Swanna is really good. Like, even later in the game, Swanna's fine. See, Charizard's too slow. I don't think this is gonna first impression me. I guess it could, but I don't think it will. Even if it does, like, it's fine. Mega Pidgeot outruns it. Doesn't take that much from first impression. How would I kill the Kingler? Base Manectric blows it up with Thunderbolt, but I get blown up by any crit. So I think I need to find a different answer. How does Mantine do? Dear God. That's a lot of damage. Okay. I think I'm actually going to call the stream here because I've got something to do pretty soon. But I'll be back later. I will be back later. And when I get back, we will solve Martha, probably do Maylene, and then take on Norman. So I will see you guys then.